When you say, "I'll have the usual," about sex, what do you actually mean? Are you thinking of missionary, shower sex, a 90-second romp with your vibrator, anal play, oral? What are you actually asking for? And the bigger question, would your partner know what you mean? I'm Cassandra Corrado, a sex educator who works with adults to unlearn the pretty harmful stuff that we learned when we were younger. And on this episode of You Deserve Good Sex, I'm going to help you ask for what you really want in bed. It would be amazing if our partners were sexually psychic, but they're not. And until some pretty big advancements in telepathy happen, we're gonna have to talk about what we want instead. Bummer, I know. Many of us have had a lifetime of messages that taught us that talking about sex is inappropriate, gross, weird, awkward, impure, and something that should only be done behind closed, very tightly locked, soundproofed doors. Or never. So it makes total sense that when it comes to talking about sexual desires and boundaries, we clam up. But want to hear the truth? Talking about sex is fundamental to really, really good sex. In fact, people who are comfortable talking about it tend to have more satisfying sex lives. And beyond that, talking about desires and boundaries is literally how consent happens. If you're feeling nervous right now, that's okay. Talking about sex can be kind of tough. Here are some tips to make your sexual conversations flow a little more freely. There are two fundamental ways to talk about sex, directly and indirectly. Indirect communication, like bringing up an article that you read or a scene from a movie, is a great way to test the waters and get more comfy talking about sex in general. But if you really want to advance your skill set, direct communication is where it's at. And to do that, the first thing you need to do is determine the communication style that you're most comfortable with. Are you really awesome verbally responding to things on the fly? Do you process your thoughts by journaling them out? Do you like to have time to really think things through before you talk about them? Use the style that works best for you day to day to start communicating about sex. Your partner may have a different communication style than you, and that's okay. Mesh your styles together. You might write out some thoughts, and then they'll read it and respond out loud. Or you might sketch out some talking points in advance and come prepped with research, while your partner composes a written response. Sticking with the style that works best for each of you will help you both have the best chance for open communication and thorough understanding. Third, plan time to talk outside the bedroom. The most common mistake that people make when it comes to talking about sex is to bring up something completely new while they're having sex. That inadvertently does two things. First, it puts pressure on the other person to respond right away, even if they're not sure how they actually feel. Second, it heightens emotions, and not necessarily in an amorous direction. When people feel put on the spot, they're more likely to react defensively or to shut down. That happens because they're feeling vulnerable. Instead of bringing up that new sexual interest while you're in bed, make a plan. You can go on a coffee date, take a walk in your favorite park, or cozy up on the couch. That reduces the pressure, giving everyone the space to think and feel as much as they need to, which in turn allows for more authentic responses. Next, focus your conversation on your goals. Do you want to bring up trying something new? Or do you want to check in about something that recently happened? Maybe you just want to get more comfortable talking about sex in general. Knowing your goal for each sex talk you have can help you mentally prepare and communicate clearly when it's time. And finally, know that it might not go super smoothly at first. Your partner may also feel uncomfortable talking about sex, or you might both struggle to concisely communicate what's on your mind. Doing a sexual interest survey can help you get the words flowing. Online options, like those from Mojo Upgrade and We Should Try It, let you each respond on your own, and they'll only tell you about the things that you match on. So if you're super into something, but for your partner it's more of a hell no, you save yourself a little bit of awkwardness. If you hit other snafus, try using open-ended questions to get a little more context. If either of you starts to have a reaction, acknowledge it. It's okay to have some feelings about this. That's totally normal. Take a break together or alone and do something to relax. Improving your sexual communication is a totally free way to have better sex and feel more empowered in your sex life. So go ahead and silence the voice that says that talking about sex is wrong or gross. Raise up your voice instead. Thanks for watching. If you're craving more videos on sex, abortion, parenthood, and more, subscribe to Rewire News Group's channel. And if you learned something new today, share this video with a friend. They deserve good sex too.